2 new figures have arrived. What are your thoughts? What's good? It's your boy Rico. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Duel. And before we even get into today's episode, this deck that you're seeing here, we need to move on from it. Like, I think I am 3 and 7 or 8 in the last couple days, and it's been rough. So I need a new league deck to run, and I'm hoping once we get this water buff, I will have something viable to finally run in league. We have a couple boosters. We'll open up those, and then we'll talk about the 2 new figures that we have received in Pokemon Duel. So we'll start with this purple, and please, we're probably going to see water buffs. So can we please get the mana food? We got a Delibird. Okay. Gold booster. At least a rare, please? Not even a rare. That's really upsetting. That makes me sad. Okay. So we have 2 new figures. The Fan Rotom, who, by the way, I think is my favorite Rotom. I love the design. The design is much better than any of the rest of the Rotoms. And we also have the Milotic. Now, I've only been running Milotic just for a little bit, but I want to give my actual thoughts on it because I don't think I've actually did. Now, Milotic, although it is a direct counter to the fire decks, the problem still it's still persistent, because in flame decks it's just cycling out the Houndours, and I don't think the Milotic enough can stop the cycling of the Houndours. I mean, you're probably going to have to be running multiple scoop ups just to do that, because of its marvelous skill. When this Pokemon moves from the bench to the field, it appears as evolution. It removes the burned. That's fine, but like I said, the cycling of the Houndours, I just don't think it's going to be enough. I think there needs to be something that specifically stops the plates. And I mean, Mega Sableye does well. And you know what? Ever since I've been running that ice deck with Sableye, I have not run into a flame deck. Are they? Maybe it's just because I'm lower in league. I don't know. Are they still prevalent in the meta? But what I love about this figure is its ability. If this Pokemon is affected by a special condition, its opponents deal negative 50 damage to it. So basically, when it becomes confused, which it can confuse itself with the blue pulse, he buffs himself 50. So this figure is basically hitting for 190. And imagine when the Manaphy's are going to be in the meta or in these decks, it's going to be hitting for 200 plus, which is ideal because that's the damage tier that we are in. I don't know how I really feel about Magico. I think they just threw in Magico because of the fire, like the flame decks, but I think that should have been something else because, I don't know, it's really small. You don't ever really want to hit it, and if you become burned, that's going to go away anyway. But I think this figure is overall really, really good, but I don't think it's good enough to be in the meta right now. Like, I think we're waiting for whatever water buffs we're going to be getting or whatever water figures we're going to be getting. Like when Arcanine was released, Arcanine was okay. We ran him in like poison decks and electric decks, but he wasn't really, really great until the banner that came after it. So Milotic is really good, but I don't think it's enough to be in meta until we get the water banner. So I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts? What are your guys' opinions on this figure? I like it, even though I mean it does get completely hard countered by Dragon. So I think it's missing a piece. I think it's missing a piece before it becomes meta. Now let's move on to the next figure, which is the Fan Rotom, which I do not even have yet. Let's go into the Gym Cup because that's where I have to see him. I'm currently at 8 wins. I have only played 8 games and haven't lost yet, so that's actually really good. And at 10 we get the Rotom. I think I'll have 3 Rotoms, but dude, we have the Fan Rotom, and his design looks awesome, man. His Headwind, if this Pokemon is on the field and is not affected by special condition, attack damage increasing effects on flying type battle opponents of your flying type Pokemon are negated. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, so everything turns flying anyway. So basically, all the damage buffs is for 9 turns is going to be negated. So like the Altarias, the Lantras. I think this is really I love the Rotoms. I love their plates. I love how the Rotoms basically give you 9 turns to kind of cause some havoc. Like in my grass deck, When I ran the lawnmower, when I turned my Rotom into Mo Rotom, I had 9 turns to basically hit for like 200, 230, 250 plus. Like, it was absolutely insane. So same with this. And I love the wheel. I actually love the wheel. When I first looked at this wheel, I was like, I don't like this wheel. I think it's annoying because it only hits for 110. Like, the good thing about the Heat Rotom was you're hitting the opponent's, everything turns fire, you're negative 30. And it hits for like, what, 130, 140? And then the Mo Rotom, he has a strong white for 140. I mean, there are downsides to it. The Frost Rotom, you become, overheat, you burnt, right? I think you became burnt. And then the Frost Rotom, you became frozen. So there were some good things because of the status condition. Now, when I looked at this figure, I was like, 110's not enough, man. I mean, the gain weight, it's not going to be enough, but you got to keep in mind, when you're running the Fan Rotom, you're probably going to be running Alterias. So this thing is probably going to be hitting for 140 plus. But I cannot wait. Oh, and it has a 0 miss at level 5, so that's awesome. But I cannot wait to see the cheese we'll be getting with the Noivern. Now, this begs the question, do you need to run... let's just go into figures. Do you need to run the Noibat into Noivern, or do you just need to run Noivern by itself? And the reason why I even suggest that is because we all know an evolved Noivern is scary. It's pretty dangerous. It has a 3-star Hurricane. Let me go to that right now. Dragonfly. It's super scary. It's going to have a 3-star Hurricane, and all the golds become a white. But, evolving Noibat could be annoying because the Whirlwind, I think it's only like 20 something, 26, 28 even if you change, or not change it, but carbonate it all the way up to 10. But you can actually run Noiverns with Lele because of Lele's ability that turns blue, or not blues, but golds into whites if they're 2 steps away. So you might be able to bypass the Noibat Noivern with just running a Lele. Oh, it's 29. I mean, still not bad. And plus, you're going to be rocking the Altaria, so it's going to be hitting for, at least, 80? So, maybe he's pretty easy to evolve. I think a Noibat Noivern, so that's 1. A Noibat, that's 2. Your 2 Altarias, your Rotom, and then probably like a Dragon, probably a Rayquaza. I think that'd be a scary, scary deck. And then you guys know, with the cheats, once everything turns... flying type, and you do land the Hurricane, moves the battle opponent to the bench. The battle opponent and all opposing flying type Pokemon on the field gain weight 3. So this is going to be insane. Like, do you even need to wait for your opponent to waste figures? Because if you do it, they're going to have to waste figures, and you can constantly DC again to try and hit the Hurricane. Like, I think, has anybody tried it? Has anybody tried it? Because I don't have the Fan Rotom yet. You guys know I will be trying it once I do get it. But please, if you guys have already done this cheese, please let me know in the comments like how amazing it is. And send me a duel ID. I really want to see it. We're not going to be playing the Gym Cup right now. I'm probably going to be streaming it tomorrow, and I'm going to be trying to get that elusive 11 streak win. I've never gotten it. I've never gotten the Invincible. I've never gotten the closest I've gotten is 10. And, yeah, hopefully we can get it tomorrow. But I'm not going to leave you guys dry. I do have 2 matches that I do want to show you guys. And both matches, I'm going against the king of max revives. Yes, I am talking about the double mega Ampharos, who is so quite annoying. Oh, by the way, I want to show you the deck that I'm running. I'll show it to you when I show the match. But give me a second. I'll be right back. All right, guys, we are back. And like I said, we are going up against the Max Revive King, and we're actually going up against the GL clan, which I believe it's Gaming Latinos, right? I could probably be a part of the GL because I am half Mexican. But you guys know how I am with clans. I kind of like to be solo. But anyway, we were playing against Blaze, and he is... Look, when I saw this deck, I was like, he's got 4 figures that just rush my goal, rush my entry points. I am super annoyed. Like, when this gym came out, I was like, dude, I only have 2 figures that can rush. Only 2 figures that can move through figures. And you guys know, during the gym, I love to have multiple figures. Like, I like to be the gym mascot. So it's water, I like to be water. If it's grass, I like to be grass, because I like to have things that have 3 MP that can just move through figures. I just want to get quick, easy wins. That's all I want to do. And the deck, yes, I'm still running the deck that on my last stream, where we were just testing in the hall. Like, I haven't done anything to it. Because, like I said, I want to run water decks because it's a water gym, and this is, I think, the best water deck that I can show you guys. But just running the same things as Swamp, Mega, Max, boom, boom. And my opponent Blaze here, he's running 4 Tapus, this annoying figure, and the Circuitry, who's also annoying because he paralyzes you upon attack, and he's got the double Ampharos sight. So I'm like, well, this is going to be annoying. So he's going to bring out the Coco. I have to counter with my Feeny, and I can't bring up the Swampert. I can't take the entry point because he's just going to rush me. So I'm already in trouble here. But I am going to go with, I'm going to bring the, that could have been bad. I don't know if I agree with that attack. I would probably DC there. But my goalie is the Feebas, just so, because it basically has 2 lives. But I'm going to threaten game here, and for some reason, Blaze pulls the early Mega. Like, I don't think he had to. I mean, even if I did attack, he can cover with Coco. Hold on. Oh, maybe he don't think he has gold block. He doesn't have gold block. So I think that was a good play on my end to actually rush the goal, forcing my opponent, I guess not necessarily forcing him, but making him want to waste that the Mega really, really early. Because had I KO'd him, he would have brought on the Coco, and I probably would have just DC'd and attacked the Coco, and I probably would have been in a good position there. But anyway, let's watch how this match continues on. He's going to start playing a little defensive now. I think it's really imperative, like, when you are facing these decks with the double Ampharos, like, you do try to make them waste their plates early on. And in this gem, dude, I was so annoyed when that happened. I was like, you've got to be kidding. On the first roll, we're going to pause and we'll talk about this for a second. In this gym, I've seen so many banished figures, and I actually like it. Like, it's quite entertaining. But he got rid of my Mega, so I'm really upset there. Fortunate roll here. Get the flying below, and I get to move up. And for some reason, I take the entry point with my Poliwrath. I'm not sure why. I love seeing just flying Golysopods all over the place. And just like that, we're already in a good position, and the opponent is most likely going to have to waste his Mega. And that's exactly what he does. Because I would have, if I have the DC, I don't remember if I have the DC, but I definitely would have attacked the Ampharos the following turn. This could have been very bad for him. If I would have hit the D-Dance plus the Flying Blow, that would have been GG boys right there, because I would have flew over him. It would have been my turn, and I would have taken the entry point there. But can we just reiterate the fact that this man is running 5 max revives? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why is it not stopping? 5. He's running 5 max revives. That's insane. So I max here. Why do I max here? What am I trying to do? Threaten the surround if he wants to attack me. Flying blow. Let's go. Too bad I am not paralyzed, right? Yeah, I'm not paralyzed. Hold on, he hit me with the... Didn't he hit me with the cable leash? Oh, yeah, he didn't hit me with the zap cannon. Okay, never mind. But I've had multiple times where I was statused by a figure by attacking my Golysopod, but then I was able to move my Golysopod closer to my Feeny, so that negated the status condition. So, I mean, it's been... This 1-2 combo, it's been pretty well for me. Been doing pretty well for me. Here I DC because I want to get the flying blow. Or no, I don't. What am I doing? I'm attacking Circuitry? What am I trying to do here? Am I trying to pony? Oh, I think I wanted to waste the... I don't remember what I was doing there. Honestly, don't remember. But just like that, you can see Blaze is already in a terrible position here. Unfortunately, I do not get the D-Dance in the Flying Blow because I was trying to get the entry point there. Oh, I remember this play. Muddy Water. I was able to take the entry point there pretty safely because of the Feebas. The Feebas is, I think, he's such a good goalie, and now because he's stuck in that corner, now I can actually attack him. Now we can get the evolution off. Now we have some firepower. Move back because he can move through figures. I think he... What do I do here? I move back. Do I attack? I do attack. Can't confuse because the top of the Feeny is 2 steps away from us. Otherwise, I would have confused myself. Hold on, wait. Let me read that. I want to read that again, actually. But I do get the KO here. Let me just make sure... Oh, I didn't stop it. I want to make sure 100% what this thing actually does. This Pokemon may cause one Pokemon within 2 steps to become confused. Yeah. Okay, so we couldn't do it because of the Tapu Fini. But the opponent moves here. He attacks the Fini. Let's go. Pony versus Pony. I mean, I wish I would have got the Pony, but I made the conscious decision here to not surround the Tapu Fini. What we're going to actually do is threaten the game because I still have the goal block, so the opponent can move over and he can threaten game as well. But then I can goal block, and I trust Milotic. Milotic is a pretty good, goalie. I mean, granted the opponent could have gotten the muddy water, so maybe that was a risk. But I mean, I saw all that miss, and I was like, this is it. I have to go for the win. So that's exactly what I do. He goes for the goal. I decided to goal block, and now all I have to do is survive a roll by the Fini or the Coco, and I'm like, let's go, get that dodge, let's go, boom, dodge, and melee wish, and GG Blaze. And I was like, ooh, I was actually proud of that win because I felt like my back was against the wall. I felt like I was the one who was, well, I don't know what the word I'm looking for, not outplayed, but outmatched, I guess you could say. But all right, give me 1 second, we'll get into game number 2. All right, guys, we are back with game number 2. And again, I need a new chair. And we are playing another... I actually like this deck. I really do. Peter, I like this deck, but we were playing another double Ampharos. He's got the double Poliwrath. He has all of the plates. Well, not all the plates. It's not a golden module. But he's got 2 of the plates for the Genesect. And he's got the Aggron's still quite annoying. But this is a deck that I would probably run in League. Would be Genesects, 2 Poliwraths, Feebas into Milotic. And I want to get my hands dirty with the Genesect deck. But anyway, let's see how this match unfolds. I knew wherever I was going to put my Swampert, he was going to put his Aggron. So I didn't want my Swampert in the center. I kind of wanted to... I didn't want his Aggron to clog up the center. So what I wanted to do, that's why I moved out my... I'm trying to get the Flying Blow here, because I want to take the entry point, and I want to put that... I want to be in a position to surround the Aggron. But I moved my Swampert off to the side because, like I said, I don't want the Aggron clogging up the center. Thought about attacking again, but I'm like, no. Because he could have surrounded me with the Fini. I think I move up, yeah, I move up my Fini. Still energy, I'm like, okay, that's fine. Let's get rid of this confusion, and I want to try... What do I do? X speed? Oh yeah, trying to get rid of Fini here. And I'm pretty sure Fini misses. Yeah, Fini rolls a miss. I'm like, let's go. Goes for the shock drive, and I was like, wow, interesting. I mean, I guess he had an opportunity here, but I was like, wow. And then, yeah, I get the... I'm like, come on, dude. Like, really? Like, really, Poliwrath? You're really going to do that to me? I was so upset when that happened. Well, see you later. GG boys to Poliwrath. And all I want this thing to do is land Technoblast so I can KO it. I don't know why I didn't take the entry point while I did that, but it's probably something I should have done. And here we go. Doesn't matter how well you do when you play these decks, because Mega Ampharos is annoying. And so far I can't hit a roll, and the Genesect is actually hitting the other half of his wheel, which I don't want him to hit. I'm like, come on, Fini, let's go. The double... Oh, dude, I would have been so salty there. Gotta move back. Gotta protect that goal, man. I have to go block here because I put myself in a bad position. It was so dumb of me. Like, I had to do this, and now I'm going to have to waste my plate because I don't want my Swampert to get surrounded. It would have been better if I don't know. Prior, maybe it should have been Feeny that I moved back. Decided to attack here. He only hits for 140, and of course, like, why would you not hit the heavy slam? I'm like, are you kidding me right now? Like, I was so salty. This happened today at work, and I was like freaking out. But the good thing is that the Genesect rolled a miss, so Genesect's off the board. Goes right after him, like, oh god, which is bad because a confused Feeny is not good because it's basically a miss. It's just a giant miss. But I'm gonna attack here. I want to get my monster on the board. And the good thing about having the Milotic against Poliwrath, you can freely attack into the Poliwrath because, yes, you are going to get confused. And I did that because I knew I had the Max Revive. I knew I had the Max Revive in the bag, and I would save myself from being surrounded. But confused Milotic is really good because I basically buff myself 50. So I hit the Punish Wish. I'm like, all right, let's go. Let's get rid of this threat. You are not going to use those 2 Max Revives that you still have. And I attack Feeny and like, let's go. I mean, that could have been bad actually. That my Glyspot could have rolled gold. I didn't realize that. But we got 2 KOs. The Ampharos is gone. And now we're in a good position here. Oh man, I was like, don't do this to me. Like, really, just don't be dumb. He gets the Techno Charge, and I'm like, oh no. I mean, now he's even stronger. I'm like, oh. I think he already wasted. And we still has one more plate, right? Because you get to reuse them, right? Hold on. Don't you get to reuse the plates? Yeah, you get to reuse them. Oh, wait, he's doing it right now. Oh man, thank God. Suicune, thank God. Hold on, let me look at those plates. Can you reuse them? I thought you get to reuse these. Maybe not. I don't know. I swear you got to reuse them. I guess not. If you get KO'd, you get to reuse them. I don't know. Please let me know in the comments below. But I thought you got to reuse them. But here I'm in a very, very interesting position here. I want to advance, but this thing is in the way. So I'm like, all right, let's attack it. Oh man, I thought I rolled miss there. Like I was gonna freak out there. But now I'm plus 50. Oh, and yes, Tarvold and everybody else who told me on stream, the tractor is, you can choose to do it or not. Like I thought you had to move. You can definitely choose not to move. Glad I know that now. Brutal swing. Brutal swing, not what we wanted. Definitely not what we wanted. I don't want to move my figures. I like everything where they're at, so I attack here again, and I'm like, please. Wow, the double miss. Now I'm confused, and I mean, confused. I don't know why the opponent backed off. That was very interesting. He should have moved forward. I don't know why. He should have applied pressure. But he rolls the miss, and I roll the miss, and I'm like, let's go. Let's go. How's some RNG for you? Boom. There we go. We hit the 140. And look at that. Look at that. Negative 50. I like that. I really like that. So now I'm able to apply pressure. But my opponent there, we're gonna go back. We're actually gonna talk about that. That was a bad move on my end. Bad move on my end to move up like that because the Feeny could have just moved up. Do I have Gold Block? I don't have Gold Block. Why do that? Yeah, when I moved up there, I'm like, that was a huge mistake. Oh no, he can't move because I would have won the following turn. What am I talking about? It was this. I think it was this turn. This turn right here. Yeah, he makes the right move. That's what it was. Yeah, he makes the right move, and I have to cover goal. He should have attacked here. Don't know why he didn't attack. Don't know why he didn't attack. And he rolls the miss, and he pays for it. He should have attacked my Glycopod. But anyway, now we can freely attack this figure. Because a confused Milotic is really good. It's so beautiful. Why is... Oh, the still energy. The still energy. But now we can capture the entry point with my Suicune, and that is GG, boys, to Peter. So we're going to cut it there, guys. That's going to be it for today's episode. But I do want to tell you guys, the people who did not get to be on my stream, for the shirts, I'll actually get one real quick. The Team Rico shirts are here. And they are absolutely beautiful. I actually have two women's large, one women's medium, and then I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3 medium men and 9 large men. They're $20, 20 US dollars. If you guys want a shirt, please hit me up on Discord. The link is in the description below. Hit me up on Discord. Tell me you want one. I'll reserve a spot for you. Once you transfer me that 20 US dollars, I will ship it out. Please let me know ASAP because I'm trying to ship out the first orders tomorrow because tomorrow's Saturday. So until then, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy your weekend. Peace. You'll see me tomorrow morning.